Hey there, true believers, Rank Kazaragi with more. Let's play the Etrian Odyssey 3, the Drowned City project. Last time, we got to the 4th floor, and... there we go. Got to the 4th floor, and we agreed to help out the other guild, whose name I don't remember offhand, beat Narmer, which is our goal from the senatus. So that happened. Between videos, as you see in the sidebars, I've grinded quite a bit from the last video. We're level 15 now, as you've already seen. In the Fish Festival video, the first part of this upload, if you didn't watch that, I don't blame you. It's very tedious and not very entertaining. But we put our points into things. Kira got 2 points of Lady Luck, which are quite useful. Not endgame, but for now. Kale got 2 points of parry. Rain got a point of the ninja special skill, and Izuna. Sahoni got 2 points of healing, and Heather, I think, finished up her bolt mastery was her big thing. But now we have 2 more points with which to do things. We'll put them into gun mastery. There's a reason for that, I promise. KO's just gonna get... there it is, parry. 2 more points of parry. We're at a 25%, I think, now, chance to freely nullify physical damage. It's so good. Rain is going to get a point of the ninja skill and a point of Kaganui, because Kaganui is going to be useful. And Sahoni is going to get line heal. 2 points of line heal, as a matter of fact. Heather is going to get points in giant kill, which is neat. Also, I grinded for equipment. I have a new, better armor and a better lance on KO. I'll explain where the lance came from in just a moment. And Heather has a new... Heather does not have a new bow. I didn't buy her the new bow yet. Never mind. Let's buy the new bow that I unlocked and pretend that I had that all along. Or let's not, because apparently I'm too broke for it. If I sell her repeater bow... If I sell her repeater bow, I should have enough. Not the situation. Yeah, that'll give me enough. That's fine. All the damage we can get is going to be important because we're at boss time. You see. Do I have a? I do have a warp wire. Okay, cool. So that all happened. Now it's time to go. It's time to go do our duty and take down Narmer. Narmer. I have test fought Narmer. We can take him out as we are now, so I'm quite content with my odds of being able to do this. You can be a higher level. I've seen people recommend a lower level for Narmer. I'm fine with where I'm at now. And you'll notice all of the FOEs on this map are dead. That's because I can kill them now, except for him up there. I didn't want to kill him because I wanted to leave one behind to show you. We can just auto him and take him down for really no frustration, really. It's quite easy now. I think we can just auto attack most things outside of the 4th floor. Oh, and I got a bloody blade from those tank crabs, the ones on this floor. I got one of those. It's just a random chance conditional drop. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't show up more often, but I got one, so that was cool. And on the big purple snake, I killed that without using slash pierce or let's see. Then that's parry. 2 times already. Parry too strong. Parry is too strong. It's very nice. It's parry nice. Do ho ho. I'm sorry, everyone. I promise I'll stop. I say it's time for us to just go deal with Narmer, don't you? I'm tired of all this foreplay. Let's just go beat up the giant catfish. We'll draw our map as we go. Okay, didn't take that for whatever reason. That's fine. And it goes 1 square further from us. This fight is going to be very tedious. It's not worth the limit gauge gain from this. It's not worth it. I'd rather have full resources for the boss instead of diminished because I wanted to get some boost gauge. Even though we do have a camp spot very close, which is nothing but handy. We don't need to heal just yet. We'll go inside. The moment you set foot into the vast wetland, you are assailed by an oppressive atmosphere. You look around in search of its source and spot the astrologer Hypatia, who appears beside you. She turns and kills the party. You die. That's kind of annoying. In support of the girl's words, you see a large fish snaking gracefully through the mud. Yep, that's a very good hint, actually, for this. The girl then distinguishes, for your benefit, between the muddy and clear areas. Yep, that is the plan here, and you'll see how we use this plan in just a moment. To judge by the astrologer's words, the key will be a clear grasp on this wetland's topography, like she flat out said. The rest falls to you. Face the dreadful Narmer and live to tell the tale. Well, we're definitely gonna do that after we map out all these wetland squares. There's a lot of them in here. This is kind of Narmar's deal. He's kind of a prick like that, but he's not that bad. Like, the actual boss isn't that bad. The annoying part is all the mud. Crevice, move. This actually isn't important to do. I'm just going to do it so I don't forget to, because I probably will if I don't. All the shortcuts in Narmar's area, because there's multiple shortcuts, all of them are two-way, so... And this one has an item in it, so that's why I wanted to come here. Large box, open yes. Amrita, handy. I could have asked for only a marginally better reward. Let's map out Narmar's place first, because we're gonna be wandering around in here for quite a bit. Cool. That's not what I said to do at all. I actually did click the there. Jesus. Then it goes off like that for a couple squares. I already kind of know how this area looks. We'll go through all these squares in time, but I'm just more concerned about mapping out his area first. Hey, Narmer. See, how he sits here, we can't possibly get to him. He'll move out of the way as soon as we get into one of the squares that are, If we were to move into this square, he'd move along the bottom of the map and get away. So, there's no point in trying to chase him. Especially in these corners, there's not really much of a value. But, as Hypatia said, I think this room is just symmetrical. These are all going to be important, all these little squares we're mapping. They're all going to be important, I promise. Well, we have him down in a corner, so we should definitely make note of that, and use this chance we have. So there, that's Narmar's lair. And he's got a... Oh, there's not a shortcut up on this. Oh, there is, I just missed it. That's actually fine that he's moved over here. That's actually fine. We can use this one instead then. I was going to use the big master one on the other side, but this will work just fine too. So because this is the gimmick of Narmar's area. You need to use the shortcuts to get behind him. Just like Hypatia said. It's convenient when you listen to the NPCs, what you can learn. Crevice, proceed. Hey! And we get a free back attack against Narmer. This is Narmer. We're going to try to bind his head. If we don't, that's fine. I'd prefer to. But, good. That's very, very fortunate, actually. Unfortunate that, you know, we missed everything else, but, you know. The music is awesome. If you could start hitting, please, Heather, that would be very handy. And this is one reason we got refresh, by the way. Was for this nonsense. Jesus, he hits so hard. He does. Fin Smack is tremendously powerful, and that's why we're using Bodyguard. I'm kind of flying through these on automatic response, But, yeah, that's why we're using Bodyguard. Why we level up Bodyguard. It's tremendously useful as a skill. Because now Kira is 100% safe. And parry triggers, so it doesn't matter. Good. Okay, his head isn't bound anymore. That's unfortunate, but his legs are, so he can't dodge anything, which is neat. Now, ideally here, I should have given Sahoni an actual weapon, but I didn't feel like it, so I didn't. And I forgot that I didn't have it, so that's on me. Any binds you can give him are going to help. Like you saw there, leg bind keeps him from using the Mud Slap. I'm going to call it Mud Slap. It's probably not actually called Mud Slap, but it's Mud Slap. It makes you blind. We could deal with that on the back line. No. And then Headbind. I forget what Headbind stops, but Headbind does stop something. I forget what it is, though. I wish I needed Bodyguard, because Kira will die if we don't Bodyguard. Yeah, but then we can line heal the front line. KO gets hit twice, which sucks, but she has the health to survive. I'm not that concerned about KO's survivability. She is the tank, you see. How much health do you have, Narmer? Yeah, we could probably charge tactic. See, because there's a thing that happens when he gets low enough health that's gonna kind of screw up my charge tactic if I use it at the wrong time. So I'd rather not if I have the ability, but I should be okay. Let's see. We should refresh Kira. Probably unblind Kira is probably the better option here, especially after that. Then we have to Bodyguard. We can try to cripple him some more. I'd like to try to keep his legs bound to prevent that Mud Slap attack, but, you know, doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. Ah, he withdrew into the mud. This is incredibly bad. If Narmer survives this turn still underground, he will hit the entire party for massive damage. It's really, really not very good. But what we can do is use this turn as a bit of a healing turn, and then use this Volt Barrage. That's why you have an Arbalist in the party, because Heather can hit every one of these squares, and as soon as you hit the one that Narmar's in, he pops back out. Like a demonic fishy whack-a-mole. I'd rather top her off, to be honest. Topping off Kira is going to be helpful here. I don't think there's a way to stop him diving, but it happens at certain set points in the battle, so it should be pretty predictable when he's going to do it. When he's down below, I think it's when he's down to 66% health, 2/3, he'll do it once, then he'll do it again when he gets closer to half health. So you can sort of predict it, but it gets unpredictable after the half health mark. Ideally, we'll be able to take him down fairly soon to half health. He's just shy of half health. That's good. We just need to top up, keep everybody healed, keep everybody okay. The more that we're okay, the happier we're going to be. Just a regular attack. That's interesting out of Narmer. Usually he doesn't do that. Usually Narmer prefers to use his bullshit skills on you instead of, you know. Rain isn't causing enough damage, actually. We can spare to Amrita Sahoni with his turn. If Rain was dealing more damage, which I don't know why he's not. What? What kind of bullshit is this? Just as you thought Narmer had escaped, more creatures suddenly appeared about the chamber. It occurs to you that if you allow the beastly fish to flee, its wounds may heal. You may pursue the wounded fish or retreat to attend to your own wounds. This is your cue. There's more FOEs in this room now. And if you may now leave the floor to not bother with Narmer, but he will heal. So that's your trade-off here. And I don't want to go through this door, but I am going to mark it. These FOEs, they do carry a very, very, very useful drop, but they're incredibly tedious, and I don't really feel like dealing with them. So we're not going to. It's lame, I realize, but Yeah, I don't want to fight the bog lurkers. They're not that fun. And they're very problematic, actually. Their big thing is wasting time. They raise their defense, and then they hit your party and heal themselves. They're very, very annoying. I don't like to have to fight them if I have the option not to. And you can get to Narmer without having to fight them. You totally don't even have to fight them. But I'd really rather go use a tent and heal up, not when I have the chance, you see. Because I don't think I used any big heal items. I may have used an Amrita and Sahoni, but meh. It's fine. We'll be able to buy Amrita soon enough. And I'd rather have full HP and TP on everyone than one extra tent. Contrary to what the game hints at, if you leave him alone, he doesn't actually heal here. It's just if you leave the floor, he heals. So using our tent like that doesn't count as giving him a chance to heal, even though the game kind of hints that it would. Cool, that's what I wanted to happen. Cool. I think I have a Medica, though, so it's not that big a deal. But I would like to try to get around the... I do have a Medica. Cool. Perfect. Now, I would like to scare him down without... Okay, which one is he? He's going over there. That's not what I wanted. These bog lurkers, they're so annoying. Okay, this is fun. And we'll go like this. There we go. There we go. Okay. See how much more complicated it was because these stupid bog lurkers? My god. Well, there we go. We're going to fight Narmer again. And we have another preemptive attack since we hit him from behind again. See, he's still below half health, so it doesn't really matter that we let him rest. He's still weak, and we can still kill him. Yes! Headbind. Beautiful. I forget what headbind stops. I said this before, but I don't want him to have his head not bound. Preferably not his legs not bound either, but... Yeah, deals criminally low damage. That's fine. See, I'm fine with him dealing no damage whatsoever. I'm quite happy with that, actually. Now, Kira's gonna miss, unfortunately. Oh, wow! Okay, cool. Neat. That's really quite good. Let's throw another headbind attempt. I'd rather try to keep him fully bound if I have the ability, you know? And we can line heal those two, just to make sure they're gonna be okay, too. Damn. Okay, now he's under the mud again. That's fine. He's got really low health, so I'm not that concerned. If you don't have an Arbalist here for this fight, you're gonna have a bad time. Hopefully we... Oh, good! Good, good, good. I was gonna say, hopefully we can hit him and trigger him out first, because Narmer, being a fish, is weak against electricity. So, you know that Volt Barrage actually does deal some pretty good damage against him, really. We don't want to use the TP if we have the option not to, but I didn't see the problem in hitting with it since he was already going to get hit anyway. We actually get to deal some good damage to him, too, so handy. The fight basically continues like this. We should be able to charge tactic, hopefully. We'll at least get this turn out of the charge tactic, if nothing else. So, an extra one turn of charge tactic is probably handy. And you see he has 6 little pockets as well, and that's another thing to make this even harder, because at maximum you can get 6 attacks. So if you have your no, that would have been bad. If you have cross slash built up, you can hit all 6 of these. It's just you have to use charge. You have to use your special skill, which is a problem. You never want to have to do that. There's one boss later on where you do have to do it, and it's very, very annoying and frustrating. I will complain when we get to him. Don't you worry about that. That's a powerful skill he's got. Many hits to many people in the party. It's kind of annoying, but ultimately it's fairly defendable, so it's not that big a deal. See, if you prepare for him and you know what kind of what skills to have, Narmer's not that bad. This is the first Etria boss that I can actually say, like, he's not that bad. Everybody else is very annoying, but Narmer's not too hard. We can get 2 more Volt Barrages out. Oh, good. Good. Even better. We can get 1 more out without having to heal. So we should not heal this time, but we'll heal the next time. Yeah. We're not gonna heal Heather's TP this time, but the next time she has to use it, we'll heal her TP. That sounds fair. Refresh. Thankfully, my team is tanky enough to where I can kind of survive. Whew. Okay, that could have been very, very bad. So honey, heal yourself. Hopefully he doesn't, like, Whip Ripper and kill my party. Okay, good. You got your heal off. Oh, good. And Narmar's dead. Poor Narmer. We get the Volt Whisker, though. Neat. After a bitter struggle, you at last claim victory over Narmer. As you let the victory soothe your aching muscles, Hypatia of the Morotsumi Guild rushes in. Yeah, we're pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. The girl's surprised gaze shifts back and forth between you and the downfish's carcass. From behind the awestruck stargazer comes a boy's voice, speaking in... I don't know what that word means. Tones. Excited tones, how about that? Cool. I wasn't aware that's how that worked, but okay. The fresh-faced ninja walks off, leading the girl by the hand while babbling enthusiastically. Oh, I'm sure you will. With that, the two use an Etrian thread to return to Narmer Road. You are free to return as well to report your monumentous achievement, or remain here. Well, I don't see any harm in going down to the next stratum. Take a little bit of a look-see, you know. Not gonna be... Can't be that bad, right? I think this is just the usual, a trademark Etria 3x3 room. And then there's stairs down here at the back. The second stratum, the Undersea Grotto. And 4-5, the Silent Unknown Abyss. Welcome to the next stratum. We got here pretty quick, I think. It was only 4 floors in this game. The stratums are only 4 floors. They cut this down to create the sea quests and all that bit of fun. So, speaking of the sea quests, I haven't done a sea video in a while, and I've run this video far over the time limit of what I'm allowing myself per video. So we're gonna return to Armor Road, and then we'll call it. Oh, we have to hear the tutorial about these things first. Sorry. You work your way through the new stratum that seems so reminiscent of the deep blue ocean's floor. As you look this way and that in wonderment, your gaze alights on a figure before you. Oh, hello. Yeah, we killed Narmer. It was pretty easy, actually. Oh, yeah, we're not at all strong enough. I'm totally with you on that one, bud. Not even believing we're capable here, Kujara. So that's what our next big story goal is, then, eh? That's weird. I guess it is more dangerous, though. Kujara then turns to the north and motions for you to look in that direction as well. I do see that pillar of light. It says light, I know. You look in the direction Kujara indicates to see a pillar of light that rises into the heavens. Submagnetic pull. Okay. Sweet. Very nice. We can just warp here now. We already know what this is from the geomagnetic poles in the first 2 games. It's the same thing. Very well. The young man then nods to you before taking his leave. You want to resume your journey, but the cybernetic pole may warrant a closer look. It totally does. We may return to Armor Road. So with that, now that we're back in town, and I feel like I'm content enough to get to the next part, I will see you in just a second with the next part. So 1 second.